Welcome back to FallingFoxGaming, everybody. I'm your host Blaine, and today we're going to be playing some more Baldur's Gate 3, playing as Killiax, our Silver Dragonborn Oathbreaker Paladin. When we left off, we had just finished clearing out the Underdark for the most part. I don't think there's really anything left for us to do down there. We had one more piece of mithril ore, which we decided to actually make a second set of heavy armor for Shadowheart. I did do a look around, I couldn't find any more molds, but I didn't want to spend like hours scouring the Underdark for something I might not use, so I just decided on the 2 pieces of heavy armor for us, which I think will be perfectly fine. Now today we find ourselves here in the Zentarum basement because I forgot about a quest that I accidentally accepted last time I was here, and that is Oscar Fevers over here. Let's see if I can get into a better view where the camera will stop messing around. This guy here basically is enslaved to the Zentarum here. He's an artist and he wants us to free him. Now in order to do so, we have to talk to Brem here, and Brem has been a very good dealer for us in terms of a shopkeeper, so I don't want to make him mad, but I am going to try and negotiate for Oscar's freedom here. So let's see what that's going to take.
Something I can help you with?
Yeah, I want to buy your prisoner. Can I just free him? Okay, I guess we'll buy him.
I doubt you've got that kind of dosh line about.
1,000 gold. Yeah, we do actually have that, but let's see if we can make him lower that. Pretty fair chance. Let's try it. That's not good. Okay, we do have 2 inspirations, so we're gonna go ahead and just give 1 a try. Well, I guess that makes up for it. Kind of a waste of a critical, but alright.
Alright, so maybe I was fishing. No fooling you.
Sure, 600, that seems fine. Honestly, I would have paid the 1,000, but why not lower it?
He's all yours. Don't forget to feed him. He balls something proper.
Starring didn't like that, of course. Alright, so Oscar, my man, you are free. Let's see what he has to say.
I can't say I've ever been bought before. How much did I fetch? No, don't tell me. There's nothing so depressing as learning one's true value. Well, you should at least know what you've paid for. I am the Oscar Fevras, at your service.
Great, that means nothing to me. Yeah, exactly, I've never heard of you.
An affliction for which you cannot be faulted, this far from civilization. And we have your reward to consider, once I have made my way safely back to the city.
In any case, I think that we're done here and time to move on to our next little side objective. And thinking about it, before we move on, seeing as we have a shopkeeper right here, I'm going to go ahead and take a long rest now so we can come back and do our buying. And I'm genuinely surprised we did not have any interruptions in our sleep this time. I think that might be the first time that's happened to us this entire playthrough. After freeing a slave, it got me thinking. I think I know what's next on our list. I think it's time to deal with Auntie Ethel. Now at this point, we're all but certain that she's a hag, or a witch, or something of the sort. And to be completely honest, I've been pretty much abusing, resting, and buying her elixirs of hill giant strength for a while now, so I have several saved up, so I don't really think I immediately need her anymore. She's also evil, like overtly evil. And while I'm not exactly a goody two-shoes paladin, I think it's time to say we don't need this kind of evil running around in the world. So we're going to take out Auntie Ethel. Now my goal is to take her down as quickly as possible. And I think now that we are, what level? Level 6? Yeah, we're level 6. I think we can do it pretty easily. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn on turn-based mode for a minute here. And we're going to get everybody set up to kind of do as much damage as possible in one go. Now in this particular case, we are going to have to try and strike as hard as we can, as fast as we can. And I think the best way to do that is with Astarion, as per usual. With him, we're going to hide. And then we're going to go ahead and sneak attack. Yeah, that's what I thought. She transformed. That's interesting. Ooh, what's this? She goes first. Oh. Surprise action, so she didn't actually get to do anything. I appreciate that. Now, that did take up Astarion's turn, which is a bummer. It'd be nice if he could go again, but in this particular case, I'll deal with that. We're going to bite her. Yum. I love that. Oh, I could have done Hunter's Mark. What was I thinking? That would have done extra damage. Oh well, we'll Hunter's Mark her now, and we'll save that for next time. Good job. Killiax should be able to absolutely annihilate her. Now actually, now that she's transformed, does she have anything specific we need to worry about? No real resistances or anything. Okay, good to know. Now I should have been smart and actually added Bless to us ahead of time, but I didn't do that, so we're going to do that now. I did not prepare as good as I could have, apparently. Alright, so in this particular case, I think we're just going to go all out and hope we can do some crushing damage. Now, do we want to do... I think we're going to go with Searing Smite. bump that up to a level 2 and just hope this works. That was kind of crappy, but you know what, it worked. Ooh, hey. Divine Smite. Do it up. I was just hoping that'd be enough to kill her, but it wasn't. I think. Ooh, here we go. Magic Missile, level 3. And that's probably going to be enough. 32 damage. Oh no, just barely not enough. And I don't think anybody else has anything left. Okay, so nothing? Nothing at all? Well, I guess we'll just throw up enough space. Dang it, I was hoping to just kind of get a spiritual weapon in here. Does he get to go? He does. Alright, let's give it a shot. She has 8 hit points. I can guarantee a hit. Let's do it. Yes! The spiritual weapon for the win. The spiritual weapon has missed so often, but that just made up for it completely. Okay. So Auntie Ethel down in 1 round. And yeah, so Hag, 112 hit points. She was a serious monster. Tarnished Charm, Fey Life makes it easier to save against death saving throws. Slime bulbs. Okay, so let's go ahead and loot her house now. Well, now this is interesting. It looks like when we killed her, it revealed a secret entrance over here behind her fireplace. So it looks like she has some kind of secret lair back here. Overgrown tunnel. Yeah, I guess we figured something else out. Okay, so it's clear that Auntie Ethel had something crazy going on down here, but let's see exactly what it is, because I don't know what we're walking into here. A skull in front of a mirror with a weird bulb thing. A headless lady. A blinded elf with a little eye in front of it. A family portrait with a what looks to be a dwarf here. And then what looks to be an elf in front of a bunch of paintings and an hourglass. I feel like I don't know what I'm walking into. Okay, here's the thing. I'm not going to touch any of these people. I honestly believe that if I touch any of them, whatever is going on, it's going to screw something up royally. We're going to continue looking around and see if there's probably not a way to save these people. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to try talking to this elf. He seems like the best chance that we might be able to save him. I'm a little concerned about what's around him, but at the very least we could try saving one of them maybe.
Is the hag gone? God, tell me she's gone. Oh, please.
Yeah, she's dead. You're safe.
May she burn in the 9 hells. The hag. There's never been a more vile creature. The things she did to me.
Well, why were you even here?
I was a fool. I wanted to know my fate. I had a choice between 2 lives, and I was frightened of choosing wrong. I asked the hag to help me see what the future would hold. Got what I wished for, too. I saw my future self. A corpse, rotten with maggots. And everyone around me dead. Putrid and dead.
Well, leave while you can, and be careful.
Yes. I will. Thank you.
Okay, well that was actually pretty straightforward. We were able to save him. I don't know if we would have left if he would have left on his own. See, now this has got me a little concerned now. This is even more concerning. Because now I feel like I might be able to help a couple of these people, like this guy maybe. He's also just standing here. Oh,
Oh, me head. Oh no. No. Why ain't I petrified?
Uh-oh. So, he didn't look petrified when I walked up to him. That's annoying. If he was petrified before, I probably wouldn't have approached him. So my guess is she poisoned him and then offered to save him and then just made him stone. Well, I guess... You know what? We're going to sound a little more arrogant about this. You know, I think we're going to go with you don't sound pleased. Would you rather be a statue?
I have the bite. Ladigo's bite. How am I still breathing?
Well, let's go ahead and say you struck a deal with the hag, didn't you?
I had to. I was sick. Real sick. The hag petrified me. To stop it spreading. I was on death's door. But now I feel great. How?
Yeah, she tricked you, my dude. Unfortunately, I am not a good person to make either of these checks. This is one thing that really drives me nuts about this game. Let me pick one of my other people to have this conversation. I have other people in my party with this skill. Why can't they make this check? Well, I guess, unfortunately, medicine's our best chance, so let's give it a shot and see what it says. Yeah, DC 15. Pretty good chance we're not making this, but might as well try, I guess. Yeah, no. 12. You know what? We have 2 inspirations. Let's just try it again, because I'd like to help him if I could. Oh, hey, 23. That's good.
Not only is the disease gone, you see it's left no scars. An impossibility for the bite.
What? But that doesn't make a lick of sense.
She tricked you, my dude.
Unless that double-crossing, filthy, lying hag! She made me sick and then trapped me in stone for kicks!
I mean, that sounds like a hag. I don't know what you were expecting.
What you've done for me and mine today won't be forgotten. Thank you.
Alright. Okay, that's 2 for 2, but honestly, I'm looking at the rest and their odds don't seem to be better. This lady here has... Oh, she's dead. Okay, she's dead, actually. Well, I mean, she's already dead, so let's just go take a look and see what's going on. Oh, I don't want to loot her. No, I'm not going to take that. Alright, I just... I broke the mirror, and I think I got cursed. Bane. I have a negative 1d4 to all my attack rolls and saving throws. Alright, well that sucks, but I'm gonna pick up the skull. Well, I don't know how long this Bane lasts. Hopefully not forever, because that'd be really annoying. Alright, well well, I'm gonna say rescuing the one person from the mirror, it seems Killiax has been baned. Normally that's a concentration spell, so I don't know how long this is supposed to last, so I'm gonna go ahead and just give it a lesser restoration attempt via Shadowheart and hope this works. Okay, they're not blinded, bloodless, disease, paralysis. Oh, okay, so that doesn't work. Okay, so I'm actually not sure how to get rid of that effect, and if that's permanent, that's really, really dumb. But I guess we're just gonna have to live with it for now. And we have some friendly people here in the next room. Okay, so the people in this room are friendly, but they're wearing those masks. So let's talk to them and see what they have to say.
Why is Auntie so quiet? I'm scared.
Okay, voice line didn't work out there. Okay, don't be afraid. I'm here to help. You need to remove the mask. Okay, so for whatever reason, the voice line isn't working there. So, okay, so these people are freaking out when I tell them to take off the mask. Hold on, what's going on? Shadowheart.
We need to leave.
Oh.
You're not supposed to be here. She'll be furious.
Okay, Shadowheart must have walked too close to the person I was just about to go talk to. Well, she won't be furious because she's dead now. You're all safe. The Hag's dead. I made sure of it. Yeah.
You're right. I don't feel her anymore. She's really gone.
She's not wearing a mask. Her name's Mask of Regret.
If it weren't for you, I would have ended up like the others. Hollowed out and as good as dead.
Alright, well, where do you go now that you're free?
Home. To Baldur's Gate. This isn't over yet. You think Ethel was the only hag in the realms? Not by a long shot. There's more hags out there. And I'm going to do what I can to make sure no one else has to go through what I did.
Alright, that's a deadly career path to go down, but best of luck to you with your level 4-ness. Alright, and behind this little waterfall over here, we got an entire cave system to look through. Oh, there's a cage down there. And what is this? Something suspicious here. What are those? Okay, so I've looked around, and here's what I figured out. So we have this vent that is producing some kind of gas, which for some reason it's not showing up properly here. And we have these peculiar flowers, and I'm guessing they're going to explode and ignite the gas, and we're going to die. Okay, so actually there's nothing to really worry about. With Auntie Ethel dead, the traps are automatically disarmed, and I don't need to worry about them. Well, I guess all that's left to do is go down and see what's in this cage. Oh, it's probably that girl. What's her name? Myrina or something like that? The hag teleported her down there. Yeah, that's her. I'm guessing this big glowy orb is going to let you down. There you go, my friend.
You bastard! You ruined it! You ruined everything!
No. That's an interesting way of thanking me. That's exactly what I'm going to say.
You want thanks? A slap is all you deserve. Ethel was going to bring my husband back from the dead, and now I'll never see him again. Because of you!
Okay, first of all, calm down, lady. You don't know. These are all good options. Honestly, I like all these. I'm going to say the hags don't work for free. What did you promise her? Or don't be naive. Hag was never going to help you. Ooh, I like that one too. I think we're going to go with hags don't work for free. What did you promise her?
This. Just a bit longer and my child would have been born. And all this would have been over.
Oh, a hag spawn. That seems like a really great plan. You're dumb, lady. Really, really dumb. I'm going to say with hags, nothing is ever over.
This was the best chance I had. For me and my baby. Auntie Ethel promised to give this child a good life. Teach them magic even. More than I could have done.
You could literally do anything else and it would be better. Yeah, from what I've seen, you'd make a terrible mother. Yeah, you should have known better. Hags don't help anyone but themselves. All these are all good options again. Okay, is that what Ethel told you?
She said I'd make a bad mother. I think she was right. Now I'll have to drag Connor's coffin all the way home. It's the only way this child will ever meet their father. I hope you're happy.
Okay, lady, you are a whack job on so many levels. I was trying to get to the secret, this little door back here, and see what's in here. A bunch of stuff. So letter to Ethel, the ever-seeing eye. What's that? Okay, so we found a few interesting things here in Ethel's little cove. We found the Staff of Crones, which is pretty decent. It allows you to cast Ray of Sickness, which is okay. I think if we would have found this earlier, it might have been helpful, but I think Gale's staff is way better for him now. And then we also found this, Bitter Divorce. Clumps of hair and flesh stick out from the twisted roots to make up the shaft of this wand. Connor is scratched into the surface. And it says it has a range of 30 feet. So presumably you can do something with it. Yeah, it says it's an action. So Connor's coffin. Where'd she go? Hello, Myrina. Okay, well, seems I can't find Myrina. Let's see where this goes. Okay, this leads us right out to the end of the hag's place here. This is right outside the little tea house thing. Oh, what's going on? Found Myrina. That must be Connor's coffin.
Gods, didn't hear you coming. I know I should head home, but I can't bring myself to leave. The thought of putting him in a wheelbarrow and making the journey all over again.
Ooh, interesting. I found a wand. I think I can resurrect your husband. Oh man, this is gonna be a hag resurrection. This is not gonna be good. I'm probably gonna have to fight. Honestly, I wish I could just get her to, like, get over him. You know what? We're gonna offer the resurrection, because why not at this point?
What? You can?
It's what she wants and what the hag promised and what she's willing to do. This way she gets her kid and
You feel
whatever
a
weird
surge of
resurrection it
power
is.
From the wand. The air suddenly tastes acrid. It wants to be used.
Bring him back. Bring Connor back. Please.
Okay, so at this point, we're gonna do it. We're gonna point the wand towards a coffin. And something weird is gonna happen. I don't know what. But at the very least, she gets to keep her kid as far as we know. And she gets potential resurrection or whatever weird thing's going to happen that the hag promised. So this way she's getting whatever deal she wanted in the first place, plus gets to keep the kid. So I guess that's a best case scenario, I suppose. Because she clearly wants this, so why not just let her try it? This is going to be awful, whatever this is. Yep.
What? What's happening? Why is he still dead?
Because it's a hag. You don't think she's going to resurrect him properly, do you? Well, she clearly did because she's dumb,
You
but...
feel something pull at you. The creature yearns for a master.
What have you done to him?
Yeah, so we're just going to go with the hag fulfills her promise. It can never be simple. I mean, what else can you expect, lady? It's a hag's deal.
But this isn't what she promised. I wanted him back the way he was, not this.
This is your husband. Do you want him or not? I love it.
Connor? I don't even know if he's in there. But he might be. And if he is, I'll find him and bring him back.
There you go. Good luck to you.
Thanks. But we'll need more than luck. A bloody miracle, more like it. I'll find a wizard or something. Maybe someone in Baldur's Gate can help us. Connor always said you can find anything in that city. Remember? And thank you, I guess. Come on, love. Let's go.
No, you want a cleric, not a wizard. Clerics do the resurrection. How does nobody in this world know that clerics do the good stuff? Alright, well, that is whatever it's going to be, I guess. Alright, well, I used up a few spell slots. Let's just go ahead and take a long rest and see if this condition goes away, because I really don't want to be baned this whole time. That'd be really annoying. So, let's... Actually, what about short rest? Will I get rid of it? Nope. Short rest didn't do anything, so yep, let's try a long rest. Yep, and as I assumed, the condition went away with a long rest. So that is good. So now, the next one is actually part of the main stuff we have to do, and that is to talk to Zevlor because we saved all the refugees. And technically we have to meet Helston in the Emerald Grove as well, so that's kind of our last little thing we have to do. So what I'm going to do before we go talk to Helston and that is we're going to make it one more trip around to our different shopkeepers that we go to buy some potions and whatnot, and then we'll go see what the druids have been up to. Alright, actually before we go to the grove, every time I talk to Darylith here, she mentions a noble stock, which I think is some kind of like mushroom or something, and I don't remember seeing it yet, or maybe we have picked it up and it's back at camp and I haven't found it yet. But I do remember talking to someone that mentioned the noble stock would be here in the Underdark. So what I'm going to do, just really quick, is I'm going to kind of take a really quick loop around the Underdark here. We've gone to all of the places here in the Underdark and it's all pretty safe. I'm just going to see if I can find it. Well, a little good news, a little bad news. I did find the noble stock. Unfortunately, it's way back here in the back corner. And I thought I saw it once before, and I couldn't get to it because when we rescued the dwarf who has like the memory issues, he was like over this way somewhere. And I couldn't figure out how to get over there at the time. I think Astarion could probably make this distance and then potentially use Misty Step to get back. That is how I think I'm going to approach this. Because I'm a little bit worried that I can't even get close to it. But I want to see if it's even remotely possible. See if he jumps over here. Oh! Ah! Okay, whew. I almost forgot to separate the group. I separated our group mid-jump here. Now, I don't think stealth works in this type of area. I think they're still going to be activated by stealth. So we're going to do turn-based mode. And now we're going to see if he can just straight up clear this distance. So cunning action to dash. And see if he can make it to the noble stock. I think he can. Like I said, he's got the best chance. Okay, and then run away. And then dash again. Now that, for him, was incredibly easy. And I just noticed something over here, too. Now, I did notice that we have some Loth's candles over here, too. Maybe we'll try and pick those up. But we're going to end our turn and see if we blow up here. Or actually, let's just end turn-based mode. Oh, yep. That's kind of what I was worried about. Noxious fumes, so he takes some poison damage. Okay. Oh, shoot, he's gonna die. Oh no. Time to run. Guys, get out of here. Go, 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 go. Group, run. Ah! Well, We did a thing. I mean, that was going pretty good until it wasn't. I mean, I think we destroyed... Yeah, probably destroyed all the little candles, didn't we? No, they are still there. Alright, well, that just solved my problem. I was going to try and make my way over there using turn-based mode, but this way we can just grab it. Well, all things considered, that was super easy. Okay, so Noble Stalk. Restore the creature to full health and remove all conditions that negatively affect it when consumed. Alright, I mean, I guess that's that. Alright, so I had a little bit of a think. Before we do anything else, I took a look around the Underdark and I didn't see any more of the Noble Stalks, so I think there's just the one. And I suddenly realized something when we were about to hand it in. I was actually standing in front of Derelith when I was like, oh, here's your Noble Stalk. And then I remembered Shadowheart has memory problems too. I haven't actually talked to Shadowheart in a while, so I kind of forgot about it. But right before I gave up the Noble Stalk, I thought, can we give it to Shadowheart? Now, I haven't talked to Shadowheart to see if it's even an option, but I had a feeling it might be. So I decided to come back to camp here and talk to her because I feel like it's a little bit more of a personal thing. I didn't want to do it just standing in the Underdark in the Myconid colony. So here we are. We're going to talk to Shadowheart and see if she has anything to say about the Noble Stalk. And oh boy, do we have a lot of things to talk to her about. It's been a while since we've talked to anybody. I keep forgetting to actually talk to people to see what their storylines do, but look at this. I found this Idol of Shar here. Perhaps you might want it. And yep, this is what we're looking for. You should eat the Noble Stalk, Shadowheart. Perhaps it could restore your memories. That is exactly what I was hoping for, and this is why I love this game. They didn't even hint at this being an option as far as I remember. Maybe it happened when I first talked to Derelith about the Noble Stalk, but this is the first time that it's been brought up outside of that lady talking to me, I think. But let's try it, see if it works.
I can't. My memories are being withheld for a reason. Lady Shah will return them to me when the time is right, no sooner. Besides, mushrooms aren't my favorite. I think it's because of the gills.
So she doesn't want to, obviously. She doesn't want to, obviously, because she feels like she's betraying Shar. But again, my theory is that she's not actually a Shar worshipper. They're your memories. You don't have to ask permission to know who you are. That is, I think, perfect. And I think Shadowheart will respond well to that. Roll 11, plus we got our bonuses. That's more than enough. Here we go. I wish I would have taken her helmet off for this.
All right. Give it here.
Are you all right?
I think so. I remember something. Not everything. It's new and not new at the same time. All jumbled up. I was younger. Much younger. An initiate at the cloister. I was upset about something. The others were teasing me, mocking my name, like I wasn't worthy of it. There was another. A tiefling boy with short horns and purple hair. I think he was my friend. He tried to make me feel better. Renald. That's the last part of it I remember. That must be his name. Perhaps he's still there in Baldur's Gate.
Whoa, that was awesome. That is a good memory. I'm gonna see if she wants the Idol of Shar.
You thought of me. Thank you. It's beautiful. I'll find a place of honor for it in camp. Nobody's ever given me anything before. What do I owe you in return?
Oh, that's so sweet. She thinks she owes me something. Nothing. It's a gift.
Thank you. Lady Shard teaches us to forswear material goods, but I think she'll make an exception for her own image. I wonder, perhaps this is connected to the Dark Justiciars. This is no coincidence, I'm sure of it. I need to keep an eye out for more signs. Learn more about the Justiciars' presence in these lands. It could be important. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shar, I've wished to serve her as a Dark Justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shar, save perhaps if you become the head of her church.
Well, yeah, let's go ahead and say very well. Let's see if we find anything in the future. I do want to suggest that their power has faded from that area. Because obviously they're talking about when we were down in the Underdark, like the Grimforge area, because that's where we found that idol. But we're not there anymore. But let's just go ahead and say we'll keep an eye out for things in the future.
Thank you. I should have known you'd be understanding.
Yeah, I don't care who you worship. Your lady's crazy, but whatever. Ooh, this is interesting. We can ask her about her shard worship. Let's see if she'll actually say something now.
I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
Actually, yeah, let's just tell her we have no problem with shard worshippers. That's what's concerning her.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shah, Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her?
Yeah, you've actually talked about it a lot in our travels.
Curious. Most are afraid of my lady. I think I did well by joining you. Most agreeable company.
Oh, interesting. I can't help but feel you and I have missed a chance to connect. Hold on, was there an opportunity that I missed something? I want to see where that goes.
I think I know what you mean. There's an undeniable rapport, and yet we haven't made time for each other. Time alone. Easily remedied, if you like. I know a place.
Yeah, let's do it. Lead the way.
Not just yet. Let's choose our moment. Some quiet night, when the others are asleep and there's no distractions, I'll come for you.
We've had a distraction literally every single night that we've ever slept, so good luck with that. I guess we can ask her how she feels about the things that have happened so far.
All that's happened. You have a talent for understatement, you know that? Specifics, please.
I really feel like I should have taken her helmet off for all those discussions, but we're in it this far already. Oh wow, we have a bunch of things to talk about. You know what? Let's just say, how am I holding up in your estimations?
How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did. And never will again.
Alright. Sounds good to me. Okay, so I wanted to finish up there with some talking to Shadowheart, because we have pretty much neglected it this entire time, and I wanted to do it before we got to Act 2. And the same goes for some of the other people in our camp, and I think we're going to explore that next time. I think next time we'll talk to Astarion and Gale, and hear a little bit about them. Now, we're at the end of the episode here, but there's a couple of things that I want to talk about here. So, coming up in the next episode or two, we have to finish up with talking to people at the Grove, and then talking to people here in camp. So it might be a lot of talking before we actually get anything else done. And then we move on to Act 2 as far as I'm concerned. So before that, before we move on to Act 2, I'm going to do like one really big loop around pretty much everywhere to make sure we're not missing anything. The thing is, I have a feeling that this game in particular has a lot of really hidden secrets, and if we move on to Act 2, we might miss out on something important. Now, I'm not expecting there to be anything like amazing, so I might not show everything, but just know that I am going to do a loop just to see if we missed anything cool. If so, I'll show it. If not, I'll just skip it, and then we'll move on next time. The other thing that we need to do is we need to actually do the Oathbreaker redemption, I think. Because we need to respec our character. We need to respec... We need to respec Killiax. We need to get rid of our strength because we no longer need a strength bonus at all. We are going to be purely charisma based. And so we can use those points elsewhere. We can also just use a strength potion if we for some reason need to have strength. And for now, that's going to be all. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you liked this episode, please leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.